My dear child, today I need you to pay attention as if your very soul depends on it. Because what I'm about to reveal to you holds the key to the peace and joy your heart has been yearning for. It is of utmost importance. You've been missing something that I've been trying to show you. You've been ignoring a sign that I placed right in front of you, but that sign won't be there forever. If you ignore it, you may lose the opportunity to receive the blessing I have planned for you. There is an urgency here, and if you let this opportunity slip away, you may miss something that could change your life forever. So stay with me until the end, for I am about to uncover the truth that could be the key to unlocking everything you have been longing for. What if this is the moment that changes everything? What if the answer to your prayers has already been given, but you just haven't noticed it yet? Don't skip this. Listen closely, for time is running out. I have been speaking to you in many ways, through many moments. Perhaps it was a kind word from a stranger, an unexpected opportunity, or a sudden moment of peace in your chaos, a warmth in your heart that made you feel seen, loved, and cared for. Maybe it was even through that one person who urged you let go of a burden you were carrying. You see, my signs are all around you, but the question is, are you seeing them? Or are you so caught up in the noise of your worries and the busyness of your life that you've missed the messages I'm sending you? My beloved, the time is short, and the sign I have placed before you will not always be there. The door is open now, but it won't remain open forever. I need you to recognize it now, before it's too late. Consider the story of Noah. In Genesis 6, I called upon Noah to build an ark. I warned him of the flood that was coming, but many around him ignored the signs. They laughed, they mocked, and they continued living their lives as if nothing was wrong. Noah, however, listened. He saw the sign, he obeyed, and because of his obedience, he and his family were saved. Even when others mocked him, Noah chose to trust and believe. My child, I am giving you a similar opportunity today. I am giving you a chance to heed my warning, to take action before it's too late. What if Noah had ignored me? What if he had doubted the urgency of my message and decided to wait just a little longer? The outcome would have been catastrophic. I am telling you this because I need you to understand that my signs are not to be taken lightly. They are not to be ignored. You see, my child, I know that sometimes the signs I give you may not be what you want to see. You might be hoping for a different answer, a different direction, and so you close your eyes to what I am showing you. But just as a parent warns a child not to touch a hot stove, my signs are meant to protect you, to guide you, and to lead you into the fullness of my plan for your life. They are expressions of my love for you, ways that I am actively looking out for your well-being. When you ignore them, you put yourself at risk of missing out on the blessings I have in store for you. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." My beloved, I am asking you to trust me. Even when the sign I give you doesn't align with your plans, trust that my ways are higher, and my plans are always for your good. Imagine for a moment that you are walking through a dense forest. The path is winding, and you are unsure of which direction to take. In the distance, you see a sign pointing you toward the right path, but you hesitate. You think, maybe I should go my own way. Maybe I can find a shortcut. But what you don't see is the danger that lies beyond that wrong turn. The steep cliff, the thorns that will tear at your skin, the darkness that will leave you lost and afraid. My child, I am that sign pointing you toward safety, toward peace, and toward the light. Even when the path seems uncertain or frightening, I am here, always leading you to a place of rest. But if you keep ignoring my direction, you risk wandering into a place of hurt and regret. The sign is there for a reason, to guide you, to protect you, to lead you home. There was a man named Jonah. I called Jonah to go to Nineveh to deliver a message that would save an entire city. But Jonah ignored my call. He chose to go his own way, and as a result, he found himself in the belly of a great fish. It was only when he surrendered, when he finally heeded my sign, that he was set free and able to fulfill the purpose I had for him. Jonah's disobedience led him to a place of darkness, but my grace gave him another chance. Just as my grace is offering you another chance today, no matter how many times you've ignored my call. My child, I am giving you that chance today. You may have ignored my signs in the past, but my grace is still here. I am still calling you, still guiding you, still pointing you toward the path that leads to life. If you're ready to stop ignoring the signs, if you're ready to trust me fully, I invite you to take a step of faith today. Subscribe to this channel, not just as a simple action, but as a commitment. A commitment to stay connected to my word, to listen to my voice, and to follow my guidance. Let this act be your way of saying, I choose to see your signs, Lord, and I choose to follow you. Let this be your declaration that you will no longer turn a blind eye to what I am showing you, but instead you will choose to trust in me, to follow me, and to walk the path that I have laid before you. My beloved, think about the story of Elijah. In 1 Kings 19, Elijah was discouraged, afraid, and on the run. He was hiding in a cave, feeling hopeless and alone. But I came to him not in the powerful wind, not in the earthquake, and not in the fire, but in a gentle whisper. Elijah could have ignored that whisper. He could have stayed in his fear, refusing to listen. But instead he stepped out of the cave, he listened, and I gave him the strength to continue. Sometimes my signs are not loud or dramatic. Sometimes they come as a gentle whisper, a feeling in your heart, a nudge in your spirit. Do not ignore these moments, for they are my way of guiding you, of reassuring you, of showing you that I am with you. These gentle whispers are my love notes to you, reminders that I am always near. I know that trusting the signs I give you can be difficult. I know that fear can make you hesitate, that doubt can make you question whether you are truly hearing from me. But my child, I am not the author of confusion. I am the author of peace. In Isaiah 30:21, I tell you, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. I am that voice, and I am speaking to you even now. Do not let fear drown out my words. Do not let doubt keep you from the path I have set before you. Remember, fear is not from me. I am the author of peace, and my peace is with you. The sign I have given you is clear. You only need to open your heart and trust me enough to follow. If this message is resonating with you, if you feel that tug in your heart, then I invite you to like this video. Let this simple action be your way of saying, I see the sign, Lord. I will no longer ignore it. I am ready to follow you. Let this be the moment you declare that your heart is open, your eyes are seeing, and your spirit is ready to trust. By liking this video, you are not just supporting a message, you are making a declaration of faith, a commitment to no longer turn away from my guidance, but to embrace it fully. And as you do, you are helping others find this message, helping others who need to hear that they too can trust in my signs, that they too can find hope and direction in me. My child, the time is now. The sign I have given you will not be there forever. There is a window of opportunity, a moment in which you must act. This moment is precious. It is a divine invitation that may not come again. Just as the door of the ark eventually closed, just as Jonah only had so much time to fulfill my calling, so too do you have a moment in which you must decide. Will you continue to ignore the signs I am placing before you, or will you trust me enough to follow where I am leading? The choice is in your hands, but my love will always be here, calling you closer. The choice is yours, but know this. My plans for you are good. They are plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. But you must take the step. You must choose to see, to trust, and to follow. If you are ready, if you are truly ready to make this commitment, I invite you to comment below with the words, I see the signs, and I am ready to follow. Let this be your bold declaration. Let it be the moment you decide to open your eyes, to trust my guidance, and to walk in faith. Together, let us build a community of believers who see my signs, who trust my voice, and who walk this journey hand in hand. Let us encourage one another, lift each other up, and follow the path that leads to life. My beloved child, I have placed signs before you because I love you. I want to guide you, to protect you, to lead you into the life that I have planned for you. A life filled with purpose, a life filled with my presence, a life that overflows with my blessings. Do not let fear keep you from that life. Do not let doubt cause you to ignore the signs any longer. I am here with arms open wide, ready to lead you, ready to bless you, ready to show you the way. Will you trust me? Will you see the sign? Will you take my hand and follow where I lead? This is your moment, my child. The moment to open your eyes, to see the sign, to take the step of faith that could change everything. I am waiting for you. I am ready to show you the life you were always meant to live, a life filled with my love, my peace, and my joy. Trust me, follow the sign, and watch as I do more in your life than you could ever ask or imagine.